All right, yo, what is good, stream? How are we doing today, everybody? What up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up, yo? We live a little late. I was feeling a little tired, I ain't gonna lie, but got a little energy in, man, and I wanted to 100% hit a stream, yo. I was just hanging out with my mom and my uncle, who live close to me, which is nice, man. First time I lived close to my family in, like, legit, like, 10 years. I mean, last couple years I lived close to my grandmother, but, like, at least, like, my mom, and especially my uncle. I haven't lived close to my uncle in forever, so it's been nice to get a little family time in, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, especially now around the holidays, you know what I mean? But, yo, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the stream. What platforms? So, in the past, way long ago, before it was, like, banned for a while, I've done a few double streams on, between Twitch and YouTube. You can actually still see some of those live streams too on the YouTube. And in the last couple days, not every day, but the last couple days, we've been also doing Twitch and Kick. But today, I've decided to try and do all three. Because, you know, why not? The more the merrier, you know what I mean? Not really seeing too much action over on Kick. I really haven't seen any action, to tell you the truth, on Kick. But, I don't know. The more the merrier. I kind of like it, you know? It's interesting. So, I don't know how long I'll continue doing it. Obviously, Twitch is the main, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's not bad at all. I can't complain. Exotic, how you doing today, man? Magma, what's up, brother? How you doing today? Magma, I'll try and chill a little bit with the music, or at least keep the music a little bit lower so it doesn't hinder the VOD experience, because I saw you say that in Discord earlier today. So I'll try and chill on that a little bit, because we were kind of getting a little hype with some of the songs that were coming on last night. And I know you, for a fact, like to go back and watch some of the VODs that you missed during the live, and I'm sure other people do that too. And I like to click around as well, and then obviously for like clips and things like that. So it's not always ideal to have kind of music going on. Sometimes I like playing it though, yo. I ain't gonna lie. It's my favorite L streamer. Boy, shut the hell up. What's that mean, baby? I think you mixed up your L and W key, bro. Boy, tripping. Macaroni and my bussy, what's up, man? How you doing today, man? Maxie, how you doing today, bro? I remember hearing of V5AT from Frenzy, my boy Frenzy, man. Hey, I love that dude. I hope he's doing all right, man. And hopefully, man, with Treyarch around the corner lingering, hopefully we see some return of some more OGs like my boy Frenzy. That would be quite nice. Q, Q, don't make me bring out the Giazzo, bro. Of didn't you like up carrot me being the GOAT or something, bro? I know I got a Giazzo if you calling me like a legit GOAT or something, bro. Don't make me bring out receipts right now, bro. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, Mr. Q. Cleve, what's up, bro? I'm playing Lethal Company. Hey, did those monitors come in yet or not yet? By the way, I didn't realize you probably got like a great deal with the monitors, right? You said you bought 3 new ones, but I like kind of forgot when you said it last night until I looked today on Amazon and stuff. I was like, oh shoot, it's like Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal. I was like, my boy probably got fucking awesome deals on that. I think you can split the audio somehow. It doesn't show in the VOD. Yeah. Someone has told me that you can. I gotta figure that out. I don't think it's that hard. I think it's literally just changing, like one of the mixer and one of the sources. Yeah, I got to do that. That would be smart, honestly. That way we can kind of still have the chill music for the streams. I don't like playing it too loud anyway. I kind of like it if you go through some of the VODs and you hear the music and it's like so faint, but it's like faint enough where it doesn't get caught anyway, and it's like not really, I don't know, it's not really loud at all, but sometimes it's nice, especially in these high round games, to kind of just have something going on in the background as well. But yeah, don't make me do it. Is that what you mean? What you mean, Q? Q, I don't even know what you're saying right now. Q, hey, we playing PUBG or what, bro? I've been seeing PUBG's making a return, yo. We making our triumphant return to the Player Unknown Battlegrounds. Hey, don't forget, we met that man. Or we saw that man at the very least. Don't you forget, Q. Don't you forget. Don't you forget that dude, we waited in line mad long packs. I think we played like 3 or 5 times, and every single time I got Miramar, which I was so pissed about. And I remember, because obviously we didn't know it at the time, but like I think Bacon and maybe even Vessa was saying that we actually like almost like we kind of like fought each other a little bit, but then like we ended up not like killing one another, but we actually fought each other in the lobby, and you ended up winning one, which was fire. What did you get from that, Q? I don't even remember. Did you win anything from that? I think you won something. What did you win? I don't remember. But yeah, man, hope you guys are all having a fantastic, what is it, Friday? No, Saturday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. If you missed it, we are resuming Nacht and Toten. It was a little random, to say the least, to kind of kick it up. And it was kind of one of those where I wasn't really thinking, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it's kind of nice to just dive into something. But the thing with Nacht, right, is Nacht is a commitment. I think it's a fun map. Magma said it's a boring map. It's kind of fun but boring. I know that doesn't really make any sense. But I find it chill. I find it kind of fun. It's a map that our record got taken, so I'd like to take it. From what I understand, I think a few people are actually playing it, including Carito, who has the current world record, who beat me by a couple rounds. So there is quite a bit of competition, I think, going on the map right now, which is cool. I actually really like that. The biggest issue with this map is, obviously, when you play a zombie game, right, whether it's like 10, 20, 50 plus hours, right, you could take it down, even if it's the easiest map in the world, you could take an easy down from just lack of focus at any point, right? So assuming we don't do that, the biggest issue that we're going to have is time constraints, right? I think it's, what, a 28-day error, a 26-day error. I would like to hit 200. I don't know how long a game time that's going to be. I would assume that's going to be upwards. I mean, for example, we did 50 hours to it was more like 60 hours to 141. So, I mean, we're going to be well over 100 hours of game time just to try and get 200 if possible. I would like to try and do that. That's what I want to do the first time around. So, obviously, we just got to take it one step, one round, one step, one horde, rather. One step, one horde, one round, one stream at a time. It's really that simple, and we'll see what we can do. I still have a shirt in my dresser. It's a PUBG shirt? Yeah, it's kind of fire, bro. You never wore it? That's kind of fire. Perp, I did see the message that you sent me, but I haven't set it up yet. I'm sure that'd be a pretty quick and easy setup, and I'm sure I could probably even do that now if I really wanted. I was kind of looking. It kind of seems like one trade at a time. Yeah, I missed that one. Definitely one trade at a time. It seems that I'm actually running this game quite a bit faster than my last game. I don't know by how much exactly, but it does seem like it is quite a bit faster. What the flux? What's up, baby? Good luck. Hey, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Go Duke. What's up, baby? What they do? What they do, baby? What they do, baby? Oh, it's kind of weird not having the music on. I was going to say, it didn't really feel like a full horde, but it is what it is. And at least yesterday we ended with getting a brand new T-gun. So I'm kind of happy about that, because at least I don't have to do any trades anytime soon. Because the tricky part about Zombies 2 is coming back to a new session. That used to always get me down back in the day. Oh my god, man. When I was still kind of more relatively new to higher rounds. Dude, it was like whenever I picked up a new session, I would like down literally immediately. I wish I didn't just say that and put that out into the atmosphere. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. So I'm going to just stop speaking on that topic immediately. Hey, I don't have Kuda ammo. A little sloppy Joe action out here. Hey, shout out to Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe's kind of fire. I haven't had Sloppy Joe in years, though. Dude, my aim! Looking like Q out here. God damn. Looking like that boy Quantic. Are those all the drops? Yeah, those are all the drops in the round, so no Maxaru. Oh, no. Why you do this to yourself? Why you do this? Be yourself, Q. Be yourself. Never forget when I butchered the fuck out of that emote. That's a great emote, though, yo. Be yourself. Is that all of them? I guess so. No! I knew it! Oh, my God. Magma said, you can put the music. I am here. I allow it. Are you sure, Magma? Are you sure it's allowed? Are you sure we can do that? It's kind of nice just hearing the zombie sounds too, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, we can throw some tunes on. Throw on that jammy flex. Throw on that jammy flex. Make sure I kill a full horde first and foremost. I don't think I've gotten a full horde yet today. There we go. Finally. Be yourself. So, Q, we're not playing PUBG, bro? Come on. I want to play pub. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. That might be fun. PUBG was such a great game. PUBG was... I was, like, low-key excited for PUBG 2, and then I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't know whatever happened to that. They, like, confirmed it, and then just nothing. Some R. Kelly for round 69, bro. I know R. Kelly a little bit of a freak. I never watched that documentary. But, dude, he's got some bangers, bro. That boy said PUBG. Yo, you guys remember the PUBG grind? Dude, Dude, you know what's crazy about the PUBG grind? I had my biggest raids from the PUBG grind. Boogie2988 and Ninja both raided me, dude. Ninja put me with over 2K views. Crazy, right? And then, of course, I've had some big raids from zombies, from, like, Vectic and stuff. Oh, my God. Remember Vectic? Is he still around? Vectic was a big deal, man, in the zombie scene. He was, like, one of those cross-German English streamers. Dude, I swear, those German streamers, I feel like rake views, man. I don't know, at least all the ones I see. I feel like German views, especially the German streamers that can, like, speak English. I don't know, dude. Maybe there's not a lot of Germany streamers, but, dude, I feel like whenever I see a Germany streamer, they're always raking. I'm about to learn German. Boogie the Goat? Yeah, I watched some Well, no, I didn't actually watch the documentary. I watched, like, a breakdown of the documentary of him recently. Apparently, he's been... I was never really too big of a fan of him back in the day. Like, during the whole Francis era, I had heard of him. And then, he seemed like a chill dude, but it seems like he's, had some problems as of late. But you know what, dude? At the same time, haven't we all? You know what I mean? I really try not to judge. I get it, man. But he had some wild things kind of against him. Apparently that was, like, documented, too. Like hiring, like, hookers and shit. Or escorts. Or I guess I think it was technically hookers, but... Q, is it rough now? Really? I saw Shroud went back to it, and then I saw Summit was playing it the other night. I think he was playing it Thanksgiving night, actually. I came home, I was playing Fall Guys off stream with Vesa. And, yeah, I clicked on Summit, and I was like, damn, I haven't watched Summit in years, dude. I used to be such a big Summit fan. Maybe not a big fan, but I like Summit. I was definitely a Summit fan for a while. I don't see anything wrong with a little escort. Gotta get pleased one way or another. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really... It's a tricky one. That's definitely a tricky one. Life's interesting, man. Plus, I mean, it is kind of one of the longest running... I don't know if you want to call it a business, per se, but, like, things that have... Like, in human history, you know? It's kind of interesting. I still watch Summit daily. Do you really? Yeah, I got really... You know how I found Summit, if I remember correctly? I found him on Titanfall. And he was the first guy I watched because I was watching COD Guys. And I was like, nah, bro. Like, these guys aren't playing this game like it's meant to be. And then I saw Summit. And he was playing it like... Like, he was nasty early on, I remember. And I was like, oh, dude, this dude's legit. And then I stuck around. Like, this was way early, you know, 2014 days. And I remember watching him because he would do CSGO surfing. And as someone who was, like, still mainly playing console, I don't think I even had my PC at that point. I was always so intrigued by CSGO surfing and stuff. And I got really into, like, not playing that ever, but just watching it. But yeah. Summit's always been, like, a chill streamer. In my opinion. He's been around for so long, too. I remember when he was running Twitch for a while. Like, he's always been big, but I remember he, I think, was, like, the highest viewed sub channel for a while. Or highest sub? Did I say sub viewed? Whatever, I don't know. Same thing. Not really, but kind of. It's a good-ass song, by the way. Little ZZ Top. I think if you that ish, keep it private, especially in these times. Yeah, 100%. 100%. To a point, but you know what? At the same time, I respect the rawness of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. There's just so much fakeness, man. So when people are just outright like, yeah, man, like I got issues. This is what you like. It's I don't know, man. There's something respectable about it, in my opinion. There's just so much fakeness out there, you know. I mean, it's still kind of sad, but I don't know. Troyce, how you been, by the way? I think I caught you, but Troyce, how you doing, man? What you been playing? You been playing Apex? Anyone playing Apex still these days? Some Apex Legends? Little Chicale Mole Legends? Little Chicale Mole? Little Mole. You're a wizard, Harry. Good, bro. Yeah, Apex, but have to two-man grind ranked. How's that going, bro? I would love to return to the Apex grind, man, but, like, they need to revert ranked. I think they really scuffed ranked. The fact that there's not even, like, a single SR or whatever the hell it's called now, RP, whatever, I don't even know what it's called. LP from a kill. Like, the fact that they've totally decentralized kills is absurd to me, man. Like, absurd to me. It's all about placement. Which is crazy because, like, the game didn't really have too much of an issue with ratting, but there were rats. Like, now, basically, the whole strat is you need to rat. Like you should rat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ratting should, I mean, it's not only viable, it's, like, should be the main strat. But Apex is a magnificent game. I'm actually, you know what I'm always amazed about? How little of the COD community, or at least my community, but I would say the COD community in general, doesn't translate to Apex too much. It's really interesting to me. I mean, it's the original studios from Infinity Ward that made, like, the actual good Infinity Ward games like COD 4 and MW2. You know, like, the gunplay is magnificent. I guess people aren't necessarily into the hero shooter, which I kind of get. And I know some people don't like the longer TTK. I don't know, man. I prefer it nowadays. I really do. Pops, what you mean, bro? I get world records, baby. That's fire, though, dude. You had a 114 game going, my boy? My dude, yo. That boy Pop's cooking. No. You'd have to call yourself V5AT after a record, my boy. Aha! Chicale. Chicale. Alright, first trade of the day. Dude, you know what I don't understand about the no-gum rules? I saw my boy Corrito, who I like. I don't really know him too well, but I don't know. I've seen him. He seems like a really chill dude. Seems like a pretty cool streamer. Like, he was running a gum for his whole no-gum game. Like, I kind of don't understand that. Like, I don't understand how there are certain gums allowed and no gums. Like, I almost kind of get it in the co-op category because it allows you to keep a sleeper. So if you're playing, like, Go to trade, yeah, bro. For the first trade of the night, what was that, a 3-hitter? 3-hitter quitter? Love it. I'm about to click up on that shit. I'm about to click. Ayy. Gosh dang, flabbit jabbit. Choke set. Just grab that, whatever. It's pretty low, but don't raise it too much louder. Yeah, I like it when it's faint, honestly. Maybe I'll bump it a little bit more if you need. We can rely on each other. Yo, Q, when you making your triumphant return to zombies, my boy? Yeah. She calls me a 3-hitter quitter. Ain't nothing wrong, bro. Come on, bro. You ever see rabbits? Nothing wrong with it, bro. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? It's natural, bro. Back in the day when we were hunting and gathering, bro, it had to be quick. Had to just get the job done, in and out. You know what I'm saying? In and out, boom. We had to worry about saber-tooth tigers. You know? It's genetics. Q said never. What do you mean? Q, we got Treyarch coming out next year, bro. Bro, Call of Duty Zombies is coming back, bro. I feel it, bro. Please. What's up, Hold My Bong? That's a great name, bro. How you doing today? Hey, just realized you were streaming. Yes, sir. Damien, how you doing today, man? Just went live a little bit later tonight, man. I was spending some time with my mom and my uncle. Went to some really good food spot. And I actually got a bomb-ass milkshake, yo, today. Which I haven't had a milkshake in minutes. So a little bit later on the kick up today. I have no idea who just followed because I cannot see the alert, but thank you so much for that follow. I gotta remove my scenes here a little bit. Who followed? Tell the truth. Oh, Hold My Bong followed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Yo, crank that Soldier Boy? God damn. Bring me back to freshman year of high school. Oh. V5AT boy up in this. What time are you streaming until tonight? We'll kind of see. I don't really know, honestly. I kicked up a little bit later. It's kind of tough because, you know, I mean, like I said earlier, big thing with this map is hours. So the good thing is on weekends, typically, like, especially next weekend, if this game is still going, which hopefully it should be, I was already kind of thinking ahead of putting in, like, some long sessions in the weekend. But as far as tonight, I don't really know. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm probably going to at least do 3, maybe 4. But maybe I'll even push past that. We'll see. Kind of see how the night goes. No guarantees. Want me, you. Now want me, you. Now want me, you. Hunkering down with a box of goldfish. Man, I haven't had goldfish in a minute. A box of goldfish. Shee. Dope. So don't do it like me, folk. Ah, knew it. Mark II's not doing a lot, but at least I can kind of clear him out. What the hell? V5AT, are you goldfish? Cause you're a snack that smiles back. What the? Cleveland, you calling me cute? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm getting cuter with old age. That's just me. Something cute about an old balding man. You know what I'm saying? Had a chicken parm the size of a chihuahua earlier, and every burp reminds me of it. Damn, of a chihuahua? Like a full-grown chihuahua? That's a big-ass fucking chicken parm, bro. How much does something like that run you? Like $15, $20? More than that? $30? Was it homemade, or, I mean, you probably got it at a restaurant, right? Is that how they market it? Come eat this chicken parm that's the size of a full-size chihuahua. Some good marketing. Biggest piece of chicken parm I've ever seen. Bro, how big was that chicken? It was 40, came with spaghetti too. It's kind of expensive, but I mean, if it's that big, I mean, kind of worth, low-key. Right outside. Cause it's flying right by. Wasn't enough for 3 people, and let me guess, bro, you crushed it all by yourself? I like that. This dude really playing Nacht. I pray for you. What's up, Rasta? Rastafari. Yes, sir, bro. I didn't really think about it. I kind of just dove in, but sometimes that's how you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a good map for me to get my feet wet, get back into the groove, and not a bad map at all, honestly. I actually really like Nacht, honestly. I think I love it because just mainly, I mean, even outside nostalgia, but definitely a big piece is nostalgia, bro. I mean, it's the first map I ever played. I mean, World at War, but still, you know. I have a lot of love for Nacht and Toten. When you making your first Payday 2 or Ron appearance? Bro, I know. What's up with that? What's the status? Well, Payday 2 probably didn't change much. What's the update with Ron? How's that game been? I mean, Q, I bought the game for you, bro. I've been trying to get you to on for a minute. You let me know, bro. Been waiting years for you already, my boy. I'm. Still being devved. That's good though. They're still working hard on the game. Yo, do you remember the Mean Greens? A little off topic, but dude, the Mean Greens was fire. That game was so ahead of its time. I'm outside. I sure do like tending them rabbits. Q. Oh, damn. No ammo. We should be just about in round. Broke up with my girl last night, so I went to the club. I'm just waiting for those one-hitter quitters, bro, because you know they'd be different. If you know what I mean. I thought that was it for a second, bro. The VMP sometimes low-key looks like the T-gun, if you ask me. Come on, baby. A 3-hitter quitter followed by a 2-hitter quitter. Come on, stream. Come on, stream. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. If you're looking for me. Okay, yeah. All good inside. With a little bit of lime. So I'm getting in free. What game is this? You should stream it sometime. What game is what? The game that... What game? What are you talking about? This game? Huh? Chicole mole? What? I probably could have shot, but whatever. I'll wing back. Let's say there's all of them, right? Ooh, if you're looking for me. Okay, hey. Shorty, I'm sure you heard that. I really ever come out. I've only gotten one drop this round, haven't I? What would you say the hardest and easiest Easter eggs are? I'm not too much of an Easter egg guy, to tell you the honest to God truth, so I don't really know. I haven't even done all the Easter eggs. Yeah, I really could not adequately answer that question. I know from experience, bro, like, me and my boys on stream years ago, me, Grilled, Zach, and Dill tried to run the buried Easter egg, bro, and that was a nightmare. I don't know if it's always like that, but I remember that being an absolute nightmare. Mob was always fun to do. Even Call of the Dead was kind of fun to do. Outbreak, I remember actually enjoying too a little bit. Like, not Cold War Outbreak, Advanced Warfare, Exo Outbreak. But yeah, I remember Buried being an absolute nightmare, bro. I would need Grilled or Zach here to fucking vouch for that. Dill doesn't really pop by the stream as much anymore, but yeah, bro, they could vouch. That was like a nightmare, dude, trying to do that thing together. There we go. Love it. So every time I watch a tutorial, it's like taking a college exam, the amount of steps. Yeah, bro, it's a little too much, man. It's a little too much. It's always been kind of a big criticism of mine of Easter eggs. Like, I think Easter eggs are really cool. And I think also what the BO3 scene has recently done with Easter eggs has been really good for the scene, you know? The fact that it's, like, competitive and speed running and stuff, but... yeah, I mean, you could tell with the amount of effort and steps they put into it. It's like they built the whole zombie experience around Easter eggs, and I think that really started to become a really, I mean, obviously noticeable, but a big hindrance to zombie gameplay itself. Because like the whole point, like the whole thing of Easter eggs is it's an Easter egg. You know what I mean? It's like a nice little side thing, and it's cool. But like they started like creating all these crazy steps, and I don't know. A lot of it seemed very nonsensical to me. To tell you the honest to God truth, I've never really been a big fan of it. I don't really mind it so much, but I don't mind it if it's like not taking away from the game. It really started to feel like it was really taking away from the game. and made the core game of zombies worse, in my opinion. Say me. Kyle, what's up, brother? Kyle Graham in the house. What's up, baby? How you doing today, man?
Pac-Man! Pac-Man!
Omar Gaming.
Pac-Man! Swag! Swag! Pac-Man! Pac-Man!
Yo, Omar Gaming coming in with that 39 months, 11 months straight. Could we get some sub love, sub hype in the chat from my boy Omar for 3 years and 3 months total sub? Brother, I do appreciate you. Thank you for your continued support. He says gaming next month is going to go crazy. What else we got going on? I know GTA 6 trailer. Apparently I saw, well, I didn't see anything, but I had heard that things were leaking already today. Like GTA 6 videos. Dude, GTA 6 is going to be... Dude, I don't know. Unless that trailer looks like ass and they have some kind of misstep, I mean, the GTA 6 hype is going to be insane, dude. It's going to be so insane. GTA 5 was... I mean, all the Grand Theft Autos are always massive. Like, you know, but GTA 5, dude. The fact that that game stayed as popular for as long as it did, like... I mean, what? We're 10 years now removed from the launch of that game, and it's... People still be playing it, like, all the time. Even just, you know, RP and stuff. It's... Dude, GTA 6 is going to be unbelievable. That hype is going to be so crazy. How long until you get to round 70? I don't have a timer right now. I'm going to try and implement one next game. Or not next game, next stream. Because it's like scriptable. It's like it's like a scriptable auto splitter. So it like just takes into account. You don't even need to start it. I think roughly like 7 hours or so. Actually, I could be wrong about that. It might be less.
Swag! Swag!
Cads, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Cads coming in, dropping the Twitch Prime. Thank you for that Prime, sir. Hey, I do appreciate you, man. Can we get some sub love, sub hype in the chat from my boy Cads? Cads, how you been, man? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Half a year, gang, gang, almost. Almost half a year, gang, gang. Cads, how you doing, man? Cars are the reason why it's still alive. People play Skyrim's still. GTA 5 still. Fucking people play BO2 over a decade. So, like, yeah, I mean, you could make the argument even for, like, Super Mario 64, GoldenEye, you know. Just comes down to game being good. You know what I mean? It's a good game. They're well-designed games, and, you know, they build communities around where people just enjoy playing them for years and years and years after. You know, it's probably the highest honor I feel like a game could really have. Or if you're a dev, like, think about that. Think about if you worked on a game 10 years ago, right? You were like maybe an integral part of that team, and you still got like a community and players that are playing it every day. Like, that's amazing, man. That's really, really amazing. I hear you, boy. I respect the grind. Thank you, sir. When I got the record on this map, I don't have it anymore. I'm second, but when I got the record, it was 141, and that took about just shy of 60 hours of game time. The map is very slow. It's obviously just dependent on trades and how quickly you can get the Thunder Gun back. I played Skyrim still, and it came out when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember when Skyrim came out. It came out when MW3 actually came out. 2011, I believe it was. All the way home. Hey, appreciate all you guys' continued love and support, man. Whether it's the follows, the views, and the subs. Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, showing love to the stream. Yoink. Red Dead 2 Online is dead compared to GTA 5 Online. Side how Rockstar shunned our Red Dead Redemption 2 Online away. Yeah, I don't know much about that, honestly. I mean, it's probably tough, though, if you're a rock star, you know? I mean, how many resources you really have? I mean, I don't know if they even gave Red Dead 2 a chance, but I would assume they did, you know? But you gotta prioritize where needed, you know? I'm more disappointed in, I'm very disappointed in Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog, for me, was always my favorite studio. I mean, they made banger after banger, and then Last of Us 2 was a complete fumble. And now it's like, where are we with multiplayer? Like, Last of Us 2 Factions was supposed to be its own game, and where is it, dude? Where's the game? Where is Last of Us Online? Where is it? I mean, Last of Us Remaster is coming out already on PS5. That's coming out in like a month or two, and they've added like levels and stuff, apparently. But where's the online multiplayer? That's supposed to be a thing. I mean, people, if you don't know, you really don't know. But The Last of Us, so not even just The Last of Us, Uncharted had a massive online community. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. Like, Uncharted was massive for online, and then The Last of Us was insane massive for online. So, like, people have been waiting for this, and it's like, where is it, bro? Are you ready for The Last of Us 2 Remastered? Not really, honestly. I mean, I never ended up beating The Last of Us 2. I thought the game was pretty bad, honestly. Gameplay and everything was good, obviously, but I thought the story was terrible in that game, honestly. And I think it kind of shows the fact that they're bringing, like, bringing back all these new levels and stuff. I think it's very apparent. They've tried to show it and been like, oh, no, you see, this is arguably as good as the first game. Like, no, that game was nowhere near the level of the first game. And look, The Last of Us is my favorite game of all time. Like, still to this day. Last of Us 2 was a disaster, honestly, in my opinion. That was a little scary. The show was incredible. The show was really, really good, and I was surprised because I wasn't really that excited for it. And then it kind of came out, and I was like, I mean, I'm such a Last of Us fanboy. I started being like, okay, you know what? We'll give this a shot. And then episode 1, I was like, wow. My only real issue with The Last of Us, the show, was it felt very rushed. Which isn't necessarily their fault. Like, they probably got greenlit for 9 episodes, and then they had to fit all of that into 9 episodes. However, they could have slowed that whole thing down. You know what I mean? Like, that easily could have been like 12, 13 episodes or so, and they could have gotten so much more out of it. Like, that was my biggest issue with the game, or with the show, was it felt very rushed. Because it was really incredible. And then, it felt like they went really out of their way for the Billstown. Because honestly, Billstown is not that big of a part of that game. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's like the halfway point of that game. And they were, I don't know, dude. I said it after the episode, because I streamed that night. I was not that big of a fan of Billstown at all. It wasn't really bad, but it was just too much, dude. I'm really not a big fan of, like, overly sexualized things in media to begin with anyways, because I think it's completely overdone to this point. I think it's also a very cheap way to show, like, love and affection in relationships. And I don't know, I thought Billstown was completely... I thought that whole episode was kind of over the top. And completely unnecessary. Plus, they missed some really key, massive points in that show. Like, okay, so one part of, like, actually, like, before they get to the capital, before Tess, you know, finds out she's infected, like, being in the subways. Being in the subways is one of the coolest parts of that game in Boston. And they completely missed that part. Like, there were just so many things that they could have just, I felt like, done differently. It was still a great, I mean, it really was a great show. But, like I said, it felt kind of rushed, in my opinion. And then there wasn't really enough action. Not that I want the show to be an action show, but it, like, I don't know, man. I just felt like I don't know. I feel like they could have really fleshed out more environmental pieces, because that was one of the things that I thought was really the coolest thing about The Last of Us, was the environments and exploring those environments. But then also just the claustrophobic feeling of being in buildings with like 2 clickers. Like, we really didn't get much of that at all. And it seemed like, to me, it is a little disappointing. And like I said, dude, you know, I beat The Last of Us, I think, 6 or 7 times. I platinumed it on PS3. Almost platinumed it on PS4. Like, I love that game, but like I said, I don't know. Show was excellent, but I felt like they could have done a little bit more. And now the issue they're going to run into is The Last of Us 2. Because The Last of Us 2 just was not up to snub. It just wasn't. I was impressed though, because Joel is like one of my favorite all-time like protagonists. And I was impressed by what's his name. I thought he did a really good job as Joel, honestly. I thought he did a really good job as Joel. I don't know that guy's name. And Ellie was pretty good too. I thought she was a pretty good Ellie. Bella Ramsey, I think her name is. Which I don't know why I remember that. Pedro, that's what it was. I was thinking Pablo in my mind, but I was like, that does not sound right. Pedro. Yeah, he did a good job as Joel. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they take the direction of the second show, or the second season. I know they already talked about spreading The Last of Us 2 out over across maybe multiple seasons. I don't know. I was very unimpressed with the second game, so... Very unimpressed. You gonna watch Mandalorian? Yeah, that's that Star Wars one, right? He's in that too, right? Honestly, I don't really be watching too many things. Like, I started watching X-Files a little bit. I mainly watch, like, YouTube shit, honestly. And Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares just kicked back up. He has a new season, and dude, I watch so much Gordon Ramsay shit. A little bit of Hell's Kitchen, but I watched pretty much everything of Kitchen Nightmares, Hotel Hell. That was a really nice trade again. Fans prevented me from getting into it? Don't let them do that, bro. Can't stand Star Wars fans. J-Rid, my boy. I like that. Come on, J-Rid. How you doing today, man? Yeah, I think Star Wars is kind of a tough one, honestly. Honestly. Because I think Star Wars is... is pretty good. But it's... I don't know. I don't want to say it's not great, because it's also very much like a piece of its time. You know? But I do think, to your point, though, Star Wars fans, I think, also kind of inhibit the growth of Star Wars. Right? So, like, okay, for example... The whole reason for the scroll wheel text in the beginning of the movie was the fact that, what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name right now, but it's on the tip of my tongue, who made the movie. Like, back then, there was no idea of any kind of sequels or anything like that. So instead of the movie kind of kicking up and doing the whole introducing characters and this world and everything like that, that is how they facilitated it, was with the scroll wheel text in the beginning of, like, kind of plopping you in, this is the world, this is the environment, right? Then, like, you know, obviously with the later movies, it's like, okay, right, like, this, we've done this, right? Like, they removed it from one movie, and Star Wars fans were, like, completely outraged. I guess I get it, because it becomes, like, a piece of, like, historical, I guess, I don't know if it's necessarily important, but I don't know, dude. I don't think that's necessary to every movie, you know? To tell you the honest to God truth. And I think the biggest issue... Well, here's... What I kind of don't understand about the movies is, like, they're all, like, kind of the same, right? Like, first of all, Darth Vader is one of the coolest movie villains of all time. Like, undoubtedly, right? Darth Vader really is that dude, right? And he's, I feel like, in my opinion, what really drew the movie, or, you know, drove the movies was Darth Vader. But it was like they did the whole thing for the Death Ray, and then it got destroyed, and they, like, redid it again. Like, I don't know. I didn't really understand it, honestly. And then I've always been very anti-Luke Skywalker. I think he is such a horrible protagonist. I've always said that. The thing is, he's just a horrible actor. He is such a horrendous actor that, like, I kind of just laughed when I was watching it. I was like, yeah, this guy, like, this is not, like, this is awful. I just want to see Darth Vader destroy this guy. Harry Potter, in my opinion, better than Star Wars. Yeah, Harry Potter, I was never, like, a big Harry Potter kid growing up. But, you know, I watched, like, my ex-girlfriend had me, like, watch all those things, because she was very much into Star Wars and Harry Potter and stuff. So I kind of got, that's how I kind of started watching those things. Yeah, I mean, Harry Potter is definitely good. Like, Harry Potter is good storytelling, and Harry Potter is very interesting. It really is. She built an unbelievable, just world, you know? It was definitely interesting. You have to watch the Obi-Wan show? Oh, dude, you're telling me Vader's in Obi-Wan? Yeah, I would be down for that. I really liked Rogue One, honestly. Actually, my favorite Star Wars movies were the prequels, which everyone hates in the Star Wars. Like, Star Wars fans do not like the prequels, and it's funny because I'm like... Dude, I've watched them, like, twice through. Like, all the Star Wars movies. And I was like, dude, I think the prequels are by far and away the best. I really do. I really do. I think the prequels are the best in the Star Wars movies. I really do. And I liked Rogue One, too. Do you remember when fireworks at Lake Michigan? Yeah, dude, at the end of Rogue One, bro, dude, whatever it is, like that 30 seconds to like a minute and a half, however long his scene is at the end, bro, that is the hardest scene in, like, I don't want to say movie history, but dude, yo, watching him pop, first hearing the breathing and then him going off, I was like, yo, I was like, this just made the entire movie for me, dude. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not really too big of a Star Wars dude, but I really fuck with Vader. I think Vader's dope, dude. Vader is really dope. Vader's so crazy into that movie. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Hey, Shrek was solid, bro. I feel like they milk Shrek a little bit too much, though. You know what I mean? Like, they did that thing where, like, sometimes, like, they put out too many sequels for Shrek, but Shrek that's a good-ass movie, dude. It's a good-ass movie, dude. Let me tell you about my brother, though. Let me tell you about my brother. What's up, foe? How we doing today, brother? I'm about to click out on this shit. I'm about to click. Hey. Maybe I'll check it out, Omar. Dude, you're kidding me, right? I would love to milk Shrek. Pause. What? Dog is milking an ogre? Huh? Yo, what? Alright. Twitch at night. Dude's milking an ogre. Hey, you never know. I wonder what comes out of it. You know what I mean? Because you know what? If this was like however many years ago, like if this dude would have said like, yo, I want to milk that cow over there, we'd be like, this guy's a fucking nutcase. And now look what happened though, bro. Milk. Like, who knows, bro? Maybe he's fucking, if we milk him, he, like pasta comes out of them or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank God I threw that monkey to see what's out here. I'm a smart little cookie. Yeah, I remember seeing that movie when it first came out. I didn't really watch it though, dude. Honestly. I was with my my first, well, I kind of had a girlfriend before then in 6th grade, but not really. I don't really consider that my first girlfriend. I was with my girlfriend in 8th grade. I think we were just like literally making out the whole movie. You know how fucking dumbass little 8th graders do, bro. That was like the thing. I don't remember that movie at all. Hey, I appreciate all the follows, by the way. We got Vonti and Marcus Mike. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate y'all. Just the motion. I was gonna say that might be end round. Maybe not. We should be close, though. Making out in 8th grade, you a bad kid? Yeah, what is that, too young? Yeah, dude, that was the thing, bro. That was my first kiss, was in 8th grade, bro. Dude, I remember, like, so that was the thing. I dated this girl in 6th grade. Her name was Lauren. And, dude, I was just so scared, bro. Like, I remember her holding my hand and being in the hallway. And I remember one of the hall monitors saw me. And I fucking, like, I broke her hand. Like, I didn't break it, but, like, I broke away. And I fucking, like, ran in front of her. Like, didn't run, but I, like, sped up in front of her. I was so shook, dude. And then I remember in 8th grade, I started dating this chick, Alyssa, who I really liked. She was in my Italian class. And, bro, I remember being, oh my God, bro, that first kiss was so shook, dude. But yeah, I remember that's what we, like, that's what was the thing, bro. We just go to the movies every Friday night. That was, like, our crew thing. Because I kind of grew up in, like, a small town. So, like, that was just the thing to do. Like, we all went to the movies on Friday night and hung out. Did I see they're making a Star Wars film that shows the first person to feel the Force and become a Jedi? Nah, I did not see that. That's kind of cool, though, if you're into that. I mean, I'm not really that into that, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm not into that. That could actually... Here's the thing. If done well, that could be really, really cool. But on face value, I feel like they're just cheesing Star Wars at this point. But maybe not. I might be dead wrong about that. I don't know. I don't really follow Star Wars all that much anyway. It was at that moment Vic didn't play. He realized he didn't want to play zombies no more. Oh, bro. Yeah, dude. And then I was really cool with that chick. I was kind of a dick, though, man. Dude, I don't know, man. I think it was just all the music that I listened to at that time, bro. R&B and shit. I was a little bit of a player. I broke up with her for another girl. And then I got back with her, but I was still dating the other girl. This was all in 8th grade, bro. Like, explain to me what I was doing. So then I was dating her and the other girl at the same time in 8th grade. And the other girl was in 7th grade. And, like, I thought I was going to get away with it. And then I got found out. And then I ended up, oh my God, I forgot. And then that girl broke up with me, the new girl. And then I dated her best friend for a little while. Dude, I was so confused, dude. I was so confused. And then we broke up, and then I got with the original girl. Dude, like I said, I don't know what I was doing, bro. I don't know what I was doing, bro. My dad said I'm a good kisser. Oh. Alright. Alright. Well, alright. Blink intensely if you need help. It was pimping, bro. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm... Yeah, I'm not really proud of it, bro. I don't know what I was doing. I was just dumb, honestly. I mean, I don't really feel any kind of way about it. To tell you the truth, I don't really feel bad. You know, maybe I sound like a dick about that, but yeah, it is what it is, man, you know? It is what it is. You live and you learn. But yeah, I was like, when I think back to it, I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I got away with that shit, you know what I mean? Like, never really had any issues. I still remain friends with, like, all of them, which is the funniest thing. It's not like no one ever ended up hating me, honestly. I was like, I still was cool with all 3 of the girls for, like, up until, like, the end of high school, you know? Dude, I don't know. I have no idea. V5AT got that dog in him. Bro, could you imagine that? Yeah, it was like kind of weird. I was kind of always very shy growing up until 8th grade, and then I kind of really burst out my bubble. And then that was like, that was just the shit I was doing, I guess. I don't know. Bills on my mindset. Income is breadcrumbs. Hey, 72. Pimp on a blimp. Going for the world record? Yes, sir, Geber. Taking back what was mine. Only on Nacht we have these talks. It's just really easy to talk to chat while playing this map, honestly, which is what I really like about it. Because I used to always talk to chat like this much and stuff during zombie games, but I used to play way more casually. Like, I actually go for high rounds now, so I'm usually a little more attentive during my games now. But Nacht is pretty chill. Screw Netflix and chill. I'm doing Hulu and you. What the? Hey, Hulu kind of fire, bro. Gotta keep the sanity somehow. Yeah, I feel like that's always been a big part of my stream, though. I don't know. You know what's interesting that I think about a lot? I wouldn't say I think about it a lot, but I think about it occasionally. It's just like perspective. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you view yourself a certain way, but it's interesting how others view and perceive you. You know what I mean? So to my perception, I feel like this has kind of always been my channel to an extent. Is like I've always kind of played zombies, but at the same time, I feel like we've always just kind of talked about a lot of different random things over the years. Anyway, that's always been kind of my perception of my channel. Although, to that point, like, I don't know how other people view it. Maybe they don't view it the same way. I don't know. That's how I view my channel, though. I feel like my channel is kind of always built off of that. It's easier now, though, like, actually having viewers. I remember back in the day, bro, I've talked about this. I remember back in the day, like, my whole thing was, like, I didn't want a viewer to come in and then me saying nothing. So, dude, like, when I first started streaming, I would just be here talking to myself. Like, I would just, like, look around my room and I would just start talking about shit, be like, fucking water bottles, huh? What do you guys think? Aquafina greater than Dasani? And then, of course, no one would respond, so I'd just be talking about myself. I'd be like, yeah, you know, Aquafina's good, but, you know, I feel like repping Dasani. You know what I mean? I would just be saying the most random things, dude. I was hoping for a different outcome. Voss water. Voss water life. Ice Mountain is ass. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. working my day. Good, it's terrible. We have like Zephyr Hills down here. My mom doesn't like that one at all. Where'd you go? J-Red, I know it well. I know it well. Yeah, that level 3 zone is absurd, dude. It's absolutely absurd. You can just get your shit slapped up real fast. Once in a while. Miss you so. Hi. Nothing better than BO3 zombies. Yeah, Mr. Omar, you dig the BO3 zombie vibes? I like that, brother. You like MWZ, Omar? I feel like you don't like it, right? I feel like I've seen some comments where you're not really too big on it, right? You had the ray gun schematic down so bad. I gotta get that. Damn, I missed that box hit. Jidge. Please come back home. Hoarding in BO1 and BO2 greater than. It's funny because I always felt that way too, but I actually really grew to find such a fond love and respect for Black Ops 3 and hoarding on this game. Because it's a little bit more challenging. Like, the zombies don't hoard up like they do in those games. It's like way easier to hoard up in BO1 and BO2. It made me really appreciate BO3 more. Mainly this like category that I play now. I still wouldn't put BO3 over BO1, but I would put BO3 as the second best zombie game. This gun sucks. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with round base. They said it's coming soon. That's going to be really interesting. On top of all the new features with MWZ, which I'm excited about. I still got to play MWZ and do everything before Season 1 comes out. I still intend to do that. I'm not shying away from that anyway. The plan really is to just kind of balance everything. I still want to play MW3 multi, I still want to play MWZ, and I still want to play like Black Ops 3 and, you know, maybe the occasional Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 or World at War. I love the song too, really? That's funny. I hated despawning zombies on BO3. Yeah, it was tough. What was it? I think it was you can't go 3 or more spawn zones ahead of them. It just made you be really cognizant and aware of like where you are, and then also zombies and stuff. Like I said, I kind of like some of the challenging components that were added to it. Magma, that's not true. I've been talking about that, bro. Magma, what are you going to do then if I do it? What are you going to do? What are you going to do when that day comes and it's going to be Verrucht 163 plus is the title? How are you going to feel? You going to feel like a goofy goober. Be smiling ear to ear. Hey, I like that. There we go. These trades tonight have been really good. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize there was a Wiz Khalifa movie. Big dog. No doubt I choked that, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I never even heard of that movie. Mac and Devin go to high school. It's with Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg. Aren't they, like, related? Isn't that, like, his uncle or something? Or godfather, at least? I do like seeing them instas, though. That is something I do like. What is it, like a comedy? That's what it kind of sounds like. Nah, it's not a comedy? What the... God. I was gonna say, please be the full horde. I hate when I can't, like, when I don't kill the full horde. Come on, brother. It shows the life of Wiz Khalifa. Are you a big Wiz fan? Nice. Scary. Yo, little Britney Spears. Yo, turn me up on that, though. Pop, you vouch? Omar, have you ever heard the song This Plane by Wiz? It's the first Wiz song I ever heard. You ever heard that song? It's a good one. My loneliness. Ink My Whole Body a banger? I don't think I know that one. That's a Wiz one? I have to listen to that. Dude, he dropped, what was that song called last year? He dropped a song, he dropped an album, but he dropped a song, what was it called? Memory Lane? That song I thought was a fucking bop. My loneliness is killing me. You sure that's the first song I've heard from him? Alright, I'll check it out. We'll switch off Britney Spears, which randomly came up. Give me, baby, one more time. What year did this one come out? I wish it would show me. Oh, this was new. This is 2023? Is this new? This is 2023? Oh, I didn't hear this album. Oh, it's old? Really? Why is it showing up as 2023? Spotify tripping. Oh, 08? Damn, that's old. Yeah, I think this plane was like 2011? Maybe earlier than that. Damn, 08, man. I actually really like that music, though, from like 06. I was talking about this yesterday. I don't know, it's even maybe like 11. That 5-year stretch was nice. Is Wiz from New York? Pittsburgh. Okay, he dropped a line about Harlem. That's why I was curious. I was like, I don't think he's from New York. I feel like I would have known that if he was. This was the first Wiz song I heard. I thought this song was fire. Come on, man. Black and Yellow was a massive song, yo. When that song came out. Also, I think it was the same year the Steelers won the Super Bowl, which was kind of funny, I always thought. There we go. Did I know he made a song with John Cena? No, I didn't know that. You know Wyclef Jean? A lot of you guys probably don't know Wyclef. He did a song with The Rock. Way back in the day. Way back. That had to be like early thousands. Early 2000s, rather. I don't know why I say early thousands. Song is fire. Plane, they gon' miss this plane. Gucci Mane? Yeah, of course I remember Gucci Mane. I don't really remember too many song titles, though, off the top of my head of Gucci. I think he had that song Wasted. Party, 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 let's all get wasted. I like that song because I think Mario was in that one. And I like Mario. Remember Wale? Wale was a big deal for a while, bro. And then Wale was just, like, gone. I saw, I think, recently, actually, I think 2 Chainz just dropped something new, and I was like, God damn, 2 Chainz. I didn't listen to it, though, but... Bro, I remember those, like, 20... Oh, my God, did I miss the box again? Yeah, I remember 2 Chainz, like, 2013 was, like, a massive, like, a big deal. I like that song. That was a good song. Ink My Whole Body. I was digging that. I don't know why I just started replaying that, but... See You Again. See You Again is a massive song, man. Wish they did a Def Jam, like the video game? I talk about that? Dude, Def Jam was crazy. That was a crazy video game. But if I don't open up my eyes. So wake me up when it's all over. R.I.P. Avicii, man. God, Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Oh my god, Mike Jones. That's such a throwback. Fake T-gun. Remember the song Levels by Avicii? I don't know if I know that one off the top of my head. Song used to be my ish back in the day. I'll check it out. If I heard it, I'd probably know it. How did he die? Did he die from an overdose or something? How did Avicii die? I know he died. I don't remember how he died. That's fire, J-Red. Some good ass dudes out there. Oh, really? Still, like, very relevant in Houston? I like that. Respect that. That hometown. That's one thing I heard about Future. I heard Future's obviously a big artist now. But I heard Future in Atlanta, where he's from. Like no one can touch Future in Atlanta. Like, he is a massive deal over there. Like, he's, like, the biggest deal over there. That's what I heard. I mean, I don't know if that's true. Damn, was it suicide? Damn. Damn. Damn, it sucks. Damn, it sucks. I hate hearing that. Hey, man, I mean, just goes to show you, bro. You really just never know what people are going through, dog. Regardless of what they've accomplished, and you have no idea, man. You have no idea. That's sad, man. That's really sad. Still want to play Fall Guys with Vic? Yo, I'm down. I played Thanksgiving night with Avessa. She asked me if I was going to stream, and I was like, I'm thinking about it, but I kind of just wanted to have a chill night. Yeah, I'm down, bro. I gotta download it. That game's fire, bro. Fall Guys is awesome, dude. I don't care what anyone says. I love Fall Guys. The Illuminati got him? Yeah, is there a conspiracy on that? Those are some interesting conspiracies, I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, everything about conspiracies are interesting. Even just the word itself, the terminology of conspiracy and where it came from. I mean, it literally came from the JFK assassination, which is literally proven to be fucking behind, like, CIA. Was heavily involved in that. And now they just use that as, like, a dismissal for anything. They'll just call you conspiracy. Meanwhile, the origin of conspiracy is, like, legit valid. It's a great song. Remember my skin with the little hammer? No, I don't. I have to see it again, bro. The skins in that game are fucking awesome. Wasn't really in the loop much. Are you back with Vesta? No. No. But we're cool. We've kind of gone through spurts of really not talking, but, I mean, we've kind of always been cool, honestly. But no, we're cool. I mean, dude, I was with her for 5 or 6 years, you know what I mean? There's a lot of love there. And there's always going to be a lot of love there, man. But no, we're still really cool, and we talk, and... You know, you never know. You never know where the future is going to take you, but... You know, you never know. Is my music dated? That's so sad to see. That's so sad to see. This man about to make me tear up. What you mean? Yeah, would that make you happy? Only one. Only tonight. Can't be the only. Gotta be somebody out there. Somebody somewhere. Do I still watch baseball, Vic? If so, where do you think Ohtani's going? Honestly, dude, I did not think Ohtani was leaving Cali. I mean, it's kind of a big thing with those Japanese ball players just because of, like, plane flights and stuff. Like, it's just way more convenient. I was seeing today, though, that Atlanta has a real good push for him. I was of the belief he's staying in Cali, but he's going to the Dodgers. So, I really have no idea, though. But I think he's going to the Dodgers, if I had to guess. I'll tell you, he's some baseball player, too, man. He really is. I remember when he was coming over, and just me being naturally skeptical, I was like, yeah, fucking next Babe Ruth, my ass, bro. Come on. Talk about Babe Ruth here, bro. But, dude, I mean, he obviously needs Tommy John. He's going to be pitching for a few years now. But, dude, he's one hell of a baseball player, man. He really is. He's unbelievable. He's really unbelievable. Mikey, how we doing today, my friend? Play MC with her and stream it? I don't know if she's ever played MC. That would be pretty fun, though. I ain't gonna lie. I should ask her. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be pitching for 2 years, right? Or is it just 1 year? I think it's 2 years he's down. I could be wrong about that, though. Good, I'm addicted to the Division Resurgence. Nice, man. How's that? I always had a lot of love for the Division, honestly. Didn't they confirm the Division 3's coming out? Or I think I read that song. Maybe not. Maybe I dreamt that. I don't know. Omar coming on in. Blah 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 blah. Omar with the 145 bits. I appreciate it. Been dying to play MC with you, Vic, for years. I know, bro. Where does the time go? I know. Omar, please. Yeah, I really got to sort that out. I think I had it on PC. I don't think I do anymore, though, dude. I don't know, though. I got to fucking look at that. Minecraft is so fire, though, dog. It's fun, but... Oh, it's a mobile game? Oh, I didn't know that. I could never really get into a mobile game like that. The only mobile games I've really gotten into were Temple Run and Subway Surfer, and I got dialed in on Subway Surfer, bro. For a minute, I was going for the... Like, I was thinking about going for the world record on there. Like, I got that crazy about it for a minute. I thought about streaming it and like getting that set up. Dude, I was like cracked on Subway Surfer. I've gone through, it's the funny thing is it's not even like just a one-time thing. Like every like 3 or 4 years I get extremely cracked on Subway Surfer. I recently stopped playing like a year ago because I played a game. I was playing a Subway Surfer game. I forgot how high I got. It was like 25 million and the game crashed. Dude, it took me like an hour to get that long. I was literally in a Subway Surfer game for an hour and the game crashed and I was like, I'm not doing this again, bro. I'm like, I'm done. That was the last time I played the game. But they have like season passes in that game now. It's wild. Oh, that's fire, Mikey. That's real fire. How's that running on there? I'm trying to play some MC. MC's life, bro. I told you, bro. I'll never forget my first MC experience, man. Playing with my boy Jimenea from high school, yo. We had like, it was just one of those days, bro. We didn't feel like playing COD. There was nothing to play. It was like, bro, what the hell are we gonna do? Dog, we installed Minecraft on 360. It was probably like 6 p.m. Dude, no exaggeration, I remember getting off at like 6 a.m. And this was before like I had started streaming, like before I ever adopted a DGen schedule like that. Like that was like one of my first real moments of degeneracy, I guess. And I was like, yo, like Minecraft is a different thing, bro. Minecraft's an amazing game, bro. If you like chica le mole. Yeah, I literally lose months every time I play Minecraft. Bro, it's unbelievable. Because I just remember that feeling. And we're kind of going in being like, okay. And then, like, bro, I just remember, I was like, you ever see that meme of, like, the guy, I don't know what show it's from, but he's got, like, the whiteboard behind him and he's, like, pointing. Like, that was me, bro. I remember just being locked in. I was like, yo, I gotta feed my cows. I was like, oh, you know? You just get so locked in, bro. It's so funny, the things you get locked in on that game. That's what I love about that game. And then it's funny, too, the things that are, like, so fun. Like, I remember mining. Like, mining is so much fun, too. Yeah, that zombie was fast. It's not exactly where I wanted to throw that lay monkey, but... Ah! Believe me. Believe me. I'm more than just a squid. Hey, hey, hey. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. By the way, kind of crazy, bro. I saw 50 plus viewers earlier today. Just hovering around 50. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's kind of crazy to think about, like 50 people in a room. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I've robbed the casino 1,000 plus times. Yeah, how is that? How are those? Because I remember being so excited for that. Are those missions, like, good now? Like, they're fun? Is this game safe or you gotta play offline? Nah, you gotta play offline, G. There's, like, something you can download. And you have to run it at all times. So, like, you have to run it before you boot the game. I forgot what it is, but you can do that. I don't remember what it is at all, though. But you can look it up. But I just play offline. You know, people, dude. You know, kids. I strike again, bro. Look what I did. I booted this guy offline. Look at me. I have so many friends. So many idiots out there. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Heist. Couldn't think of that word. David MC, welcome back, my friend. How you doing today, bro? It's gonna tear us apart. I better find your loving. Mikey, have you ever played like the actual like Division games, like 1 or 2? There's a heist where you go on an island and rob a Cuban boss? Dude, that sounds fun. Can you do it solo? Or obviously it's probably far more ideal to play with people, right? Dude, you know what are some good games? And I haven't played the newer ones, which I heard were excellent. But Hitman. Dude, the Hitman games are fire, bro. I should try and like find those new games, play that. Super fun solo? Yeah? See, here's my problem though, bro. How the hell do I do that? Like, I don't even know how to play GTA Online, honestly. Like, I literally have no idea. I have no idea how that works. Would I be able to, like, if I, let's say, got GTA... Because I only have it on PS3. If I got it on PC, would I be able to, like, do it? More time on the Rolex. Really? Input delay? Really? Were we playing PC controller? That's what you mean? Really? Oh, that's terrible. You remind me of some girl, you gotta show me. Oh, PS4 and PS5. Yeah, I never played the second game, but the first game is fun. I actually played it again, like, recently. Like, probably like 2 years ago. I was playing it a little bit. When I was in, like, the middle of the move, I didn't even have internet. And I just, like, started playing The Division. I started playing a couple things. I played Return to Castle Wolfenstein, and I played that game. My bad if my ex try to fight you. I don't know what it is right now. She remind me of something. I've been wrong. You gotta own an arcade? See, like, how do I go about doing that? That's what I mean, bro. That's why I never got into GTA Online. Because I was very, I mean, I didn't really take the time to try and figure it out. Because it's probably not all that complicated and hard. But I'm like, I don't even know, like, what I'm doing or what's going on. Like, I have zero idea. Like, it looks fun as hell when I see people playing it. But I'm like, I don't know how to get to this point. Girl, you gotta show me. I wonder if the Division 1 is still active on PC, like in the Dark Zone and shit. Dude, the Division would be intense, man. Yeah, it's probably all I need. Like I said, I kind of figured that it probably wasn't all that challenging. I just never took the time to kind of figure it out, honestly. I'll tell you though, the few times that I did stream GTA 5, those streams were crazy. Put some good views on that game, honestly. I have one of my funniest clips on there from that game, trying to infiltrate a military base. The context of that was pretty funny, honestly, like leading up to it. Alright, this looks like the first bad trade of the day. Hasn't even been that bad yet, but definitely the worst one we've had so far, I would say. Next 2 hits, let's see it, J-Red. Let's see it, my boy. Alright, that's 1. Oi, that was scary. Come on, J-Red. What you doing? Kind of sucks Ubisoft is going to make us restart when the full game drops after all the grinding we did. Has it been confirmed, Division 3? I wonder where it would take place. I would love to see Boston. I know Boston pretty well, though. I was there for so long. Spent my young to mid-20s there, man. Oh, I think they said, like, Seattle, though, right? Or am I tripping? First game was New York. Second game was DC, right? Mic off. Mic on. Can we just have a moment for the greatest BR that was ever made? Hyperscape. Hyperscape, we miss you every single day. You were ahead of your time, and we didn't deserve you. Show goes on. What about Radical Heights? Radical Heights was pretty cool. That generation of BRs was pretty funny. Like right before all the big guys really got involved, and there was like a lot of those type of games. Missing. Hyperscape was ass? No, Hyperscape was not ass. I will not take that kind of slander. It may not be the GOAT BR, but I will not take ass slander in here, bro. Hyperscape was fun. The game just had issues really with TTK. Like, if someone didn't die, it was like literally impossible to kill them. But the game was pretty fun. Bro, that's artwork, bro. Hey, bro, guys, have you seen the new artwork? Dude, that's when you know you're down so bad. When you have dudes pushing fucking artwork, bro. You got Activision being like, bro, you gotta push the artwork. Bro, oh my god, man. The artwork for this season looks incredible. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the new zombies? What? What is this guy talking about, dude? Like, what? Dude, when I saw that tweet, I was like, bro, you gotta stop. Like, you gotta stop. Like, you just gotta stop. That was weird. I couldn't sprint for a second. I'm a little scared. I was the same too. Like, what? Bro, it's like I mean, it's cool to be a hype man, right? Like if that's who you are, right? Like you kind of sold out, and it seems like you're clearly stacking those checks, or even if you're not, even if it's not checks, and you're just trying to stay in good graces, whatever. But bro, like there's got to be some limits to it, bro. There's got to be some limits to it, bro. You can't just be pushing the artwork of a new season. Like, bro, what are you saying? Like, you look ridiculous, dude. You know, like, you look ridiculous. Plus, you burn your own credibility. I mean, who knows? I don't know what his fan base is. Maybe his fan base, like, he's cool and maybe he's as popular as ever and everyone loves him. I don't know. But, like, dude, you look ridiculous. Oh, chicale. No, I kind of thought I didn't kill him, honestly. Dude, I still can't kill him. Jidge. Look at me now. Look at me now. It's funny, I actually kind of forgot Lil Wayne was in that song, bro. You gotta get the Final Reich world record soon? Bro, that was the most random zombie game I've ever played in my entire life. Yeah, bro, 199. That record got beat recently. I think it's up to like 233 now or something. I think I'm still third. But I went from being only like a few rounds away to that record got pushed. That kind of looks like getting around. Yoink! Hold on, I just want to text my mom back real quick. Texted me late at night. Life's so short. Category. California. Incredible map, yeah, it is, bro. And Gross House as well, IMO. Or Spaceland world record. I have like no experience on that map, honestly. I shouldn't say none. I don't have none, but I don't have a lot of experience on Spaceland. I would like to replay Spaceland and Rave, bro. I liked Rave in the Redwoods, dog. Bigfoot rounds, baby. Yup. Never wanted nothing. It was for the weapon. Never know. Shooting in the gym. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Chicale. Vic, I still got the janitor job. Easy job. Yeah, man, it seems like you really like it. I'm happy for you, man. That's a good thing, bro. It's a good thing to be doing something that you're at least enjoying, man. And especially if it's giving you time. And I was kind of reflecting even on that today, man. Just in my position now of being away from DG and, like, having that Thursday and Friday off to spend time with my family for Thanksgiving, but yet still getting paid, and just having like a basic 40-hour job right now. Because I've reflected on that a lot, right? Because I was thinking a lot, like, I was kind of talking like, yo, maybe I'm gonna just come back to streaming full time and like only focus on that. But I wanted to stack, right? Because I like streaming more as when it's kind of more of like a hobby thing, opposed to like really being so dependent on it financially. So I'm like happy to be in the position where I'm at now, where I'm like, you know, I kind of got a job that's paying pretty good, like it's not bad at all, and like I can still do this, and you know, everything extra from this is just extra, you know, and I can put that into streaming shit that I want to put into. So yeah, I've just kind of been reflecting all that stuff in my mind, you know, being away from DG store manager and just all that nonsense, man. It's nice, you know. It's nice. I feel like I put myself in a good position. I'm kind of glad at the position that I put myself in, you know. Try and do like 4 to 6 hours a day on this, maybe a day off here and there during the week, but put ourselves in a good rigmarole. Because I was definitely crazy enough, and am crazy enough to just quit my job and be like, alright, I'm only streaming like 12 to fucking 16 hours a day. Boom, here we go. Like, I'm definitely that kind of crazy. But I'm kind of glad that I took the initiative to leave when I was unhappy, but, you know, set myself up decently. That's a good thing, bro. They know that you love that job. That's a good thing, bro. I'm sure it probably shows in your work too, and I mean that's a good thing. I mean that's good all around, bro. That's good for you, but that's also good as like someone who's been in management for so long. Like it's good to have someone like you who's reliable, likes what they do, and you know what you expect. That's the biggest thing with management, bro. Is just knowing what to expect from people, right? I would much rather take someone who is maybe on the level of average, but they're there every day, you know what you're going to get, opposed to someone who can be like a superstar, but is only occasionally a superstar, and then sometimes they're ass. I've dealt with those kind of people too. Like, I just, you got to know what you're getting from people when you're kind of like trying to manage shit. What's up, bro? Betsy Ross, how you doing today, my friend? Welcome in. Good to have you. How's everything going? That's a good thing, Omar. I'm happy for you. How long you been there now? At least over a year, right? Omar, how are the cats, by the way, dog? I know you have like 8 cats, right? Oh, Jesus. Ooh, that was kind of scary. I got stuck for a second. You have to earn your respect, can't buy it. Yeah, bro. That's life, my man. No doubt. Ooh, 13K. And that goes around, man. You know what I mean? We're all the same, bro. We just maybe all have different starting points, but you can't use that as a... You can't use that to define you and being like, well, my starting point wasn't far enough, so I'm going to just take the L and just complain and bitch about it. Can't be a victim, dog. You can't be a victim. It's easy to be a victim. It's easy to have the mentality of a victim, man. But you're not going anywhere being a victim. Always better do something you love and make less money and more and hate your job, especially if you're looking to be promoted. If you think promoting will make your job better when you already hate it, it won't. It'll just be more responsibility with the same environment. 100% pops. And that's what I had kind of realized, you know? And, yeah, I don't let those things drag on. I definitely felt like, I don't know. I try not to let those things drag on, and I was very unhappy. And it definitely showed in my personal life and just everywhere, man. I was just extremely unhappy, man. And I just, the thing that was shitty about it was I wasn't really making much, you know? That's the thing that's so shitty is like, yo, you can make bread at DG, but yeah, you gotta be a district manager to make that bread. Otherwise, you're really not making much. So I'm just to be happy to be where I'm at now, man. Honestly, it's nice. It's nice to kind of have something traditional, give me all my benefits, have me do like 8 to 4:30, have a good schedule in place for myself, but then also give me the freedoms where I can do what I love to do, and that's like creating content and try and expand and grow on this and just chill, you know? So I'm in a much better place than I was, because if you remember when I started DG, I was like, guys, like, don't worry, I'm still going to stream full time. And obviously that just didn't happen. You know, from May until really like now, recently November, I just was not streaming. So it's nice, you know, like being back and actually being here. Nice, Betsy. What college football game? Nice. Hit the 1 year anniversary. That's awesome, Omar. Love that. Stream, we're crazy, huh? For playing Nacht again. A little bit. A little crazy. A little crazy, a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. UN versus NC State. That's awesome, man. That's a rivalry right there. UNC versus NC State. You said it was college football or college basketball? I think you said it was college football. Yeah, it's cold in the Carolinas right now. Yeah, the Carolinas do get cold. Holy grail. One day you're here, one day you're there. Tagged her Toten world record 255 in 3 hours easy. Yeah, it's like a one window strat with a thunder gun, right? That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'll pass. I'm good. Thank you, though. You know what I mean? Want you to see all of the lights. Shooting stars, all of the lights, all of the lights. You should have done that free max ammo. That's funny. I actually forgot about that again. Yeah, what do you got to do again for that? I remember you telling me. I don't remember at all, though. I forgot that was a thing completely. Cleveland! When Cleveland's not busy nuking people, he is a good mod in this chat. It's true. It's very, very true. I mean, I could still probably do that if I hold a zombie. That's a good song right there, bro. Little Drake. You're getting killed by aliens. What are you playing again? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. Yeah, I definitely would, Omar. I wouldn't try to do that blind in the middle of a game. Well, no, on me, I might, but Lethal Company, there's aliens in that game? That sounds fire. Tell me how I'm getting home. I could teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. What is that from? Oh, is that the I remember that. Is that the clutch on Fall Guys? Yeah, I forgot about that. That was nasty. I think it was the last time we played Fall Guys on stream. Right now that I didn't know last year. What's the name of the game? That sounds fire. And you can get attacked by aliens? That sounds fire, dog. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. Feel no pain. Everything is kosher. Killer clowns from outer space? What? It's like a Dead by Daylight game? Yeah, you love those kind of games. I've still yet to play them. I still gotta do that. I gotta do that since, bro, I have so many OG viewers, bro, that like made it as streamers on that game. Swarm and Array. Dude, they're both like big fucking Dead by Daylight guys. It's so cool. I love it. Who the Fukuya? Have you ever seen the movie? Nah, I feel like I've heard of it though. That sounds very familiar. Was it a good movie? Because that kind of obviously sounds like a ridiculous movie, but I could see that being good. Who? Swarm and Array Gamer. You've seen them both in here. This far from over. I watch Array sometimes. Yeah, bro. Array's fucking OG. Swarm is OG too, though, bro. Swarm was in my channel a long, long time ago. I call him Blight World Record Holder. Isn't he like one of the best Blight mains or whatever? Cheesy movie, but it's good if you watch it when bored. I'll have to check that out. Is it streaming on anywhere? La 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 la. It's crazy how slow this game gets, right? Like 1 to 50 was cake, even 1 to 60 was cake, but it's crazy how much slower things start to get. This was a good song too. I forgot about the song. That's a rough despawner. La 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 la. Any games like DVD, I hope it's successful. I feel like it's becoming oversaturated a bit. You need to have competition, but it seems like they're just kind of blowing that out quite a bit, honestly. Like, it seems like Dead by Daylight totally captured the market and it was getting all those IPs and stuff in their games. And now it's like, it seems like every movie is coming out with their own version of the game, which I think is honestly kind of stupid. And also kind of doesn't really make sense. Evil Dead game died in like a week. It got repetitive fast. Yeah, I believe it, man. Honestly, I was excited at the idea of an Evil Dead game, but I was kind of hoping it would be like a single-player game. That would have been way smarter, in my opinion, opposed to going like the DBD playstyle. You ever played Texas Chainsaw Massacre? No, I haven't. I've never played any one of those games. Friday the 13th, none of them. They seem cool. Prison term. Wasn't Evolve like kind of the first one of those games, or was Evolve different? Did I get a box hit in there? I did, okay. Tired of living day to day like everything's alright. I'm just waiting on my moment. DVD is like the Fortnite of horror games. I don't know if I would say the Fortnite of horror games, because I still think single player for horror games. I guess in the PvP world, if that's even considered that, of like those kind of games, horror games. I think Outlast was a really massive game for horror games, honestly. I feel like Outlast changed a lot of things. Outlast paved the way for like Resident Evil in terms of like Resident Evil going to like their first person view. Oh, in terms of like the... Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. That's the weird thing. Like, why did all these studios decide to just start making their own games? Doesn't really make sense. feel like what you'll see, like, even, I hate to say it, not to be like a dick, because I don't know anything about that, but I feel like that Killer Kong game will probably just have the same fate as Evil Dead, because that's kind of the reality of that. I'm gonna shine. Yo, Chams, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Live it up, live it up, live it up. Like everything's alright. I'm just waiting on my moment. Right. Tell the world that I'm coming home. Yo, you're awesome. No, you're awesome, my friend. You're awesome, and I appreciate you. How you doing? How's your weekend been? I'm coming home. Good? Hey, I love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Where you at, Thunder Gun? Hands high, high. Oh, yeah. Are you trying to get around 100? I'm trying to get 200. I've been to 100 plus on this map. I had the world record for a while at 141, and that got beat. And I believe that it's currently now 144. But my goal is, well, I want to get the world record. But my goal is 200. Which is going to take a lot of time, my friend. So much time. It took me like 60 hours to get to 141 when I did it. So it's going to take a long ass time to get 200. Can you mentally handle 200 on this map? No, probably not. Probably going to lose my mind in the process. But hey, isn't that what it's about at the end of the day, Uni? How you doing, man? Yo, I can only get to round 92. Hey, 92 is a good round, bro. Don't sleep. That's a good round, my man. Nothing wrong with that. What map did you get 92 on? Hey, Uni, I do appreciate that, man. When are you making your return, by the way, though, real quick? When are you taking back what's yours, homie? Oh, the pain of yesterday. Omar, I appreciate that, man. Hey, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I've definitely had some... I've had a lot of highs, honestly, man. And I'm thankful, man. I'm appreciative, you know what I mean? Of everything and all things. And I don't really expect anything. And I want to just ultimately have fun, you know what I mean? If I'm having fun, I think stream's having fun. If stream's having fun, then we're having a good time. I think that's what it's really about, you know? It's easy to get so mixed up, especially in the streaming world, because nowadays, man, there's just so much money involved compared to what it was back in the day when I even first started. But I think there'll be a lot of potential there, man, for the community, and I think, as I was saying before, I think this is a good year to lay that foundation of pieces. You know, it's better that I start grinding streaming again now and get ready for that game and kind of gear up, opposed to, like, coming back, like, a month before, you know what I mean? Like, it's good I lay that foundation now, in my opinion. But I hope, man, I think there'll be a lot of potential for us. to make a good splash, and I'm ready for it, man. Or I'm gonna try and be ready for it. The Giant? Hey, that's a good map, man. This trade has been rough, huh? That was even remotely real. Three more hits, J-Ritta. You better. You better be on point this time, my boy. Because I need some blessings. To love yourself. Girl, let me love you. That's number 2. Come on, J-Red. As always, I'll give you 1 extra. As always. J-Red. Alright, I'm gonna give that to you. The song was a bop too, man, in its day. She. Girl, let me love you. Hey, Uni, let me know, bro. I'll be supporting you, my boy. Oh, you meant Shadows? Yeah, that's another good map. Shadows is some flames. Don't be afraid. Extinction 2 soon? Bro, don't get me gassed up like that. Extinction 2 might be some fire. Uni, it didn't take that long, right? Game time wise? Wasn't that bad, right? Girl, let me love you. I think that's end round. That is. That is. For every heart that beats. For every heart that beats. Come on, baby. Vic, you see the name, the new game? Wait, what? The new game coming out? iLadies? No, what the hell is that? Never even heard of that. 130. Wait, what? Huh? No way. It was 130 hours? You mean 13 hours? Yo, what? The fuck? Yo. Someone ban J-Rid, please, bro. I think I'm the only one capable of that. J-Rid, you might have to get de-sworded after that one, bro. I lady these nuts in your mouth. Boy, shut the hell up. Did I really just get done on, bro? Dog, that's crazy, dog. That's fucking crazy. This guy just asked me if I knew of the game iLadies, bro. Come on. What am I supposed to do with that? What's that? Oh, another Insta. That's a Crody. It's that Slumdog Millionaire Bollywood flow and that's why I pick and choose. Live in the same building, but we got different views. I never get to use. Don't like my women single. I like my chicks in twos. Huh. Friend, that it's time to go. We own 30 hours. Okay, I got you, bro. I was gonna say 130, bro. It's like, are you playing Nacht? Because I shoot first. Yoink. Yo, it has been a long time. Yo, Mr. King Cup. How you doing today, man? Welcome to the stream. It has been a long time indeed. How you been, brother? How's life? I'm just laying in the sand. Follow age actually works now. It's funny that you remember the HL command. Follow age works now. But I ain't a killer, but don't push me. What's up, fo? Hey, fo, when we grinding, bro? Been watching my boy Nate shot back in full effect, and I'm like, god damn, baby. Old man gaming might have to come back. 6 years, 4 months follow. Sheesh, my boy. Appreciate that, doggy. It's crazy, right? Dude, the amount of people that, like, I feel like watch me regularly that are, like, 5, 6, 7, even, like, 8+ year follows is kind of crazy, dog. It's, like, kind of crazy. It's, like, a different thing. I feel like y'all know me, like, personally. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, just crazy. Wagers all day tomorrow. Nate Shot is hungry. I love it, bro. I love it, man. I love it, bro. I was such a big Nate fan, man. I love seeing him grinding on that grind again. Wish you were like my boy Matthew. Yeah, I know, man. I feel you. I definitely think about it, man. You know, it's, I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with the game and comp. You know? I really don't. I enjoy it. I liked it. But I feel mixed about it, to tell you the truth. And it's not really, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really don't. You know? I definitely feel like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I definitely feel like I do lack the hunger a bit, you know? And I don't know what the reasoning is, per se, you know? I don't know if it just, I don't know. It's like once GB kind of got overthrown, you know? I don't know. It just kind of became a different thing to me, you know what I mean? And I don't know if I would just credit it all to that or to what, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a cohesive, coherent thought. But I definitely do not have the hunger like I did in just anything from COD 4 to like MWR, grinding comp. I mean, I want to play. And I think maybe that might be more of it too, is just playing more and building the fire and desire. And especially if we're doing like dollar wagers and maybe tourneys and stuff. I mean, I could see it kind of redeveloping. But also, like, I don't know, man. I feel like I see way more of a path for me with, like, zombies and stuff with MWZ and MW3 round base and then Treyarch coming out next year. I mean, that's kind of where more of my fire and passion is right now, you know? Like, I really dedicated a lot, man, with MWR, you know? I put it all out there, man, and, you know, for whatever, it didn't pan out. You know, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I'm necessarily hung up on that, to tell you the truth. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's a variety of things, but I don't know. Plus, like I said, I don't know, man. These third-party sites are such a day of the past now, man. You know, I feel like ranked is really the way to go. I feel like that real path is like grinding ranked, and then if you want to do like wagers and tourneys, you know. I already know it would redevelop. It probably would. I am just such a competitive person to begin with, so it probably would. But like I said, I don't know if I really see the upside so much. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Alias, what's up, brother? How you doing today, man? Welcome to the stream. A part of me is extremely hyped for BO4 Zombies. Could be the perfect game to play before GTA 6 comes out. Because once GTA 6 comes out, I doubt it would be off that game. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, GTA 6 can be big, man. I'll be back, dollar, don't die. I got you, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely mixed on just coming back to competitive. And like I said, I really don't have a definitive reason, you know. I don't know, man. I also really kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I don't really have an answer. Magma, I think what's going to happen, though, dude, is I think we're going to get zombies in the summer. I think Treyarch's going to drop zombies in the summer. And I think Treyarch would be smart. Because I think one thing that... I mean, Treyarch probably doesn't think about it that much, to tell you the truth, but Activision thinks about it. Activision realizes that if GTA is in fact coming... Like, the thing is, GTA is wiping out anything near it. And COD is so big that COD will still do COD things. But ultimately, GTA is running in whatever year that comes out in, right? That's just the reality of it. So I think COD is going to have to be smart, you know? Like, if GTA is November, COD's 100% going to have to do an October release. Maybe even try to test a September release if they could get away with it. Because you got to clear way for GTA, you know what I mean? You cannot launch on the same day. You cannot launch in the same week. I mean, you should put yourself as much space away from GTA as possible. But I think we're going to get zombies in the summer, honestly. I really do. I think they're going to do it as a pre-order bonus. And that will be a good way for them to push sales. Because they'll do it as a pre-order bonus. You'll get everyone who wants to play zombies playing it. You know what I mean? Like, they'll be able to push a lot. Because the reality is they're getting blown out. They're getting destroyed by Grand Theft Auto. Unless Grand Theft Auto is such a massive misstep. And whether it's their trailer or whatever. But they have to, like, mightily fuck up in order to really have a fall off. You know what I mean? GTA... probably even more so. But GTA has the good graces of like what COD used to have from like the COD 4 to BO2 era. Maybe even more so, but just to that level. You know what I mean? It's probably December because of Christmas. Yeah, maybe. I mean, December the latest. Because you're going to get those Christmas sales anyway. It'll probably be sometime in like November or December. That's why COD has to position themselves. They probably already are, especially if Treyarch took that long to make. There's just nothing you can do, bro. Grand Theft Auto is just another beast. There's nothing you can do about it. When I die, put my money in the grave. I think it could happen, but I don't think it's likely. I think it could happen just because it can happen to anything. Saw it happen with Naughty Dog and The Last of Us 2. You know what I mean? I don't think it's likely at all, but you just never know. I think it's like 99.99999% GTA 6 slams, but I don't know, bro. One thing I've learned is I usually never try to say 100%. But it is as near 100% as you could be. When I die, put my money in a grave. I mean, that's the thing about GTA, though, is GTA just has so much expectation. You know what I mean? I'm always weary of things with like such high expectations. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to fill those shoes. It really is. But also, GTA is a different breed, and GTA has always had high expectations because the game has been so big for so long, too. I mean, it was massive during the Vice City era, San Andreas. You know what I mean? Like, it's... You know, I think right now it's probably on a whole nother level, too. Part of that might just be with how big gaming has gotten, too, though, as a whole. But, yeah, I mean, Grand Theft Auto remains that game. Hope there's online day one. I would bet there is. Although it wouldn't be bad if I felt like if they held off for like a month, kind of let everyone play the campaign. I mean, that's what I'm gonna be playing, bro. I mean, I'm an old head, but I'm definitely gonna be playing. Like when GTA 6 drops, I'm 100% playing that story first and foremost. I was gonna say, that's clearly Drake, but I don't know the song off the top of my head. The song is nice, I don't know if I know it. It's a nice song, though. I just liked it, so it's on my Spotify playlist. Dude, Drake has been in so many songs, it's like kind of absurd. Dude, you know what the coolest thing about the time and age we live in now, man? Is, like, I see a lot of, like, random clips now of, like, wrestlers, like, old WWE wrestlers or WWF, even when I was watching as a kid, like, doing podcasts, talking about things. But even, like, seeing Franklin and the other dude, Michael, the guys who voiced them talking about Grand Theft Auto. Dude, that stuff is so interesting to me, man. I love that. I love that so much. How do you stream on Twitch? With my PC. Just with my PC. I do have a capture card, but that's mainly just for console. Or that's literally only for console. The newer console... Well, I don't know about the new PS5 and the newest Xbox, but PS4 and Xbox One had the stream feature. Like, you could literally just stream off the console. It was pretty nice. I mean, it wasn't nearly as good as, like, streaming like this, but I mean, it was still good. It was definitely more than good. Teen drinking is very bad. Yo, I got a fake ID though. I was gonna say, is that in round? What's my name? Square root of 69 is a sum, right? I come alive in the nighttime. We have on is the radio. Things that we could do in 20 minutes, girl. Say my name, say my name. I knew that was gonna happen, bro. I hate that poll. What's my name? Oh, what's my name? Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Hooking us up, baby. Drop City. What's my name? Oh, what's my name? Dude, I was looking at my Twitch stats last night after I got off. We're at like 70 hours streamed already this month. I didn't realize I even streamed that much this month, honestly. I was kind of hyped about that. I was like, that's kind of nice. We have a fully reloaded T-gun, right? I sure hope so. Got me losing my mind, yeah, yeah, yeah. $14K kills. Oh, nah. Have you heard the model from Drake? Yeah, bro. I know most Drake songs, man. Like I said, I am literally every single year on Spotify, like top 0.1% listener on him. It's more absurd for me to not know, like, a Drake song. I would comfortably say that I know essentially every Drake song. I just may not know all the features. But yeah, I've been listening to Drake since So Far Gone, since the first album. So I just sometimes don't know all the features. Like, I listened to a feature with him recently. He did a song with like Bieber back in like 2012. I forgot what it was called, but it was like, damn, I was like, this song pretty good. All of the Lights remix. Omar, are you a big Drake guy? I'ma let it shine. Big Wiz guy? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Lights in here, baby. Can't go no more. Yo, some dude commented on my Kick, because I'm streaming on Kick too, and he said, "You're garbage," with a laughing emojicon, and a skeleton. That's some funny shit, bro. Lordy, lordy, lordy. What? You're on Kick? Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube right now, bro. I've done Kick streams the last couple days. I only got like 11 followers on there. No one ever really pops in and chats. Literally almost no one. I only had like 3 chatters last night, all night last night. Like literally 3 chats. Whoa, 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 whoa. You didn't know? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Twitch is main, of course, but... yeah, I've been kind of testing things out. It's shot time. Steaks. So call it a night, call it a night. In a Sprite, all in a Sprite. Who this? What's up, Omar? Welcome, bro. Please be sure to follow. Road to 15. I get 75. I can become an affiliate. I like that. Back home smoking illegal. I got more slaps than the Beatles. Diesel, dog. Omar, thank you. I appreciate it, bro. I love how you have the same name, too. I like that. Still going bad on you anyway. Still going bad on you anyway. Oh, wow. Back to back. Out of my way. She say, "Oh, you rich, rich." Alright, one T-gun blast. You know, that's facts. Going back. I just what? Gotta do. Go away. Bruh. Is this guy kidding me? I can tell. Damn, we're getting a lot of Drake right now. I'm for it, but damn. I hit that box, right? Yeah, okay. You ever do custom maps? I do. That I do, usually in between my high round games. If you have any recommendations, feel free to let me know, yo. Back that ass up. My man's got a knock game going. Sheesh, I know, bro. What am I even thinking about doing something like this, bro? The craziness. How you doing today, Uba? Uba, Uba, Uba. Stuba. Girl, you look good. Won't you pack that ass up? Durant Man's watching the BO1 community drama. Oh no, what's that? What's the newest drama? I'm your host, Killer Uber. Let's get right into the news. Who's beefing? Why? Drop it right now. Can you drop it right now? It's me. I came out. Came out as what? As a squid? We all knew that, dog. That ain't new. What's up, Salam? Salam time, Slimmy Jim. The BO1 players did not like it. Practicing. Yeah. For me. Yo, Divine Doyle, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome aboard. This guy named Star made a stealth patch for PO1 to show it can be done and for fun, and the other guy watched his buddy beat all the Ascension speedruns and thought he was patching, so he made a vid about it and released the stealth patch to the public. This guy named Star made a stealth patch for BO1 to show it can be done and for fun. And this other guy watched his buddy beat all the Ascension speedruns and thought he was patching, so he made a video about it and released the stealth to the public. Damn. My 2 brain cells didn't understand that. What's involved in this stealth patch? So basically, BO1 is just shot. So the continuation of the destruction of Black Ops 1 from the community itself, like, it's just basically they continue to implode themselves, huh? So what's the deal? Rule set is everyone has to play console. To ensure no cheating, which is almost nearly undetectable now, we require every single game to be played on Xbox 360, P or PS3. Bro, that's where the real legends are, bro. Real world records are made on the Xbox 360, bro. Getting goddamn trap lag on Verrucht. Box lag. Oh, I didn't pick it up. She don't want to be saved, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. That Jada and that Will love. Nah, you definitely don't want that, bro. Sorry, J. Cole. What's up, Omar? I see you over on the YouTube, my boy. Haven't watched a stream in a long time. How are you? What's up, Purvis? How you doing today, yo? We got some YouTube chatters going on right now. I do like that, yo. First YouTube chats I'm seeing. What's up, Colton Roberts? Appreciate y'all from whatever platform you guys are watching. I am live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube simultaneously. Twitch is obviously the main. But I appreciate you, whatever platform you're watching on. Thank you very much. Shame on you. Shame on you. Come on, Thundergun, where you at? I know I hear a follow. Can't see my alert right now, but thank you for the follow. Cool, followed on Switch too. Hey, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You fought too kind. She's shallow. Come on, Thundergun. We start counter how many times you pull the haymaker. Yeah, bro. Some of these guns you just, bro. Some of them you just see all the time. Like I see this LMG a lot too, bro. I pretty much get all the LMGs too a lot. Snipers I get a lot, dude. Basically get everything but the Thundergun multiple times. It feels like, honestly, it's pain. How you doing today, Mommy? Chill, Daddy, chill. What the heck is even that? Lately I've been losing sleep. Awesome, man. Good, good. Just at work vibing. I love that, yo. Am I shooting for a world record? Yeah, so I previously had this record of Nacht no gums. I got the 141 on my first try. This was... Damn, was this a year ago now? I don't remember how long ago it was, honestly. Might have been earlier this year or it was last year. I don't really remember. So I'm gonna try and retake it. Although there is some competition right now. A couple people are playing it. My goal is honestly 200. I like to try and get 200. It's gonna be tough because it's really time consuming. And you only have so long to be able to actually play the game. I think there's like a 26 or 28 day error. And to get to 200 on this map, I mean, I assume it's probably going to be at least 120 plus hours of game time. My round 141 took about 60 hours of game time. But I'm going to see if I can try and hit 200. I'll be able to put in a lot of time during these weekends, so that's kind of the plan. You put me on the Mob of the Dead cell block challenge and got me way better at zombies over the years. Glad to see you back. Hey, I'd love to hear that, yo. That's awesome. I actually just had a good run on that. I got to highlight it on my Twitch and maybe even upload it to my YouTube. I got to run like 45 or 47 or something like that, man. Yeah, dude, it's one of the best zombie challenges out there, honestly. Turtle Apple, thank you for that follow. Although, Purpose, I think that was you. But nonetheless, thank you for the follow. Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's like one of the all-time great zombie challenges. Like, one of the all-time great zombie challenges. Hey, I'm loving seeing the other chats active, though, yo. For real, for real. Oh, dang, I didn't know it'd take that long? Yeah, this map in particular. Because this map all just comes down to thunder guns. The only way I can kill these guys is thunder guns. And I can't pack a punch because it's no gums. So, you know, there's no other way for me to get ammos other than drops and stuff like that. So I only got 14 bullets per clip on the thunder gun. So, of course, in theory, you could get, you know, one box trades. You know, get rid of thunder gun, get it back immediately. That happens. But more times than not, it's, you know, a little bit longer than that. So it just comes back to how quickly I can get the thunder gun. Maps with traps tend to be faster. Funny thing is, we're not really even in deep of the game right now, you know? We're probably only like 8 hours into the game right now. Like, it's really not that long at all, you know? What's up, Khan? How you doing today, man? Welcome to the stream, yo. Come on, T-Gun. Where are you, T-Gun? About to see the town grind and feeling it. Ooh, hell yeah, dude. What's the goal? That's awesome. Town's awesome, man. What's the goal on town? That's a good-ass song, by the way. Yeah, town's fun, bro. Damn. I love that. I love to hear that. Town is a lot of fun, honestly, low-key. Beautiful people. Hey, Crody. Gold 70 died on 69. Hey, bro, that's still a hell of a run, though, man. Don't sleep. That's a hell of a run. Hey, bro, I wish you the best of luck in your game. 100 is impossible in town. It's been done. Although, was that the map where he did Fast Ray? Figsu reset on 99, and then who was it? Damn, what's that guy's name? Oh my god, what's his name, bro? I know his name. What the hell? He's a really good zombie player. I think he got to 100, but he used Fast Ray. Which technically isn't allowed, but he also got to 100, I think, on Nuketown, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember the guy's name right now, but he's a really good zombie player. I was thinking Chris Voltage, but I don't think it is Chris Voltage. Is it Chris Voltage? I thought it was the other guy. I could be wrong. Maybe it is Chris Voltage. Yeah, I mean, he basically became the survival king. Figgy used to be, but... yeah, it's basically Chris Voltage now. Take your time, take your time. Take your sexy time. Inside you. Oh. Oh, whoa. Don't you know? Don't you know? Beautiful. Don't you know? Mommy Chell. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate this, brother. Beautiful people. I was gonna say, is that the last guy? But I don't think it is. Although I think that is end round. Let's get it. Oh no, there's a third one that came out of nowhere. How dare you? Thought there was only two. Chicale mole mole. How do you record the gameplay? Like I said, just through my PC, man. Just through screen capture on my PC. You can get a capture card, though, if you want to play console. Like, there's different options. Alright, stream. I know it hasn't been a long one, but I'm going to book out. I figured I'd do at least 3 hours. I thought I'd do more like 4 tonight, but I'm pretty tired, man. I want to get a good night's rest so I could potentially do a longer one tomorrow, depending on my day or whatnot. So I'm going to call it a little bit on the earlier side tonight, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Thank you for whatever platform you watched on and followed on. If it was Kick, YouTube, obviously mainly Twitch, but we did have some action on the other platforms, and I do appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what time, because I might see my mom tomorrow and hang out with her. But if I don't, I'll probably stream early, like in the evening. Maybe even in the afternoon. Kind of depends on how my day looks. But I'll definitely stream tomorrow, and I'll probably try and at least do like 4+ hours. Realistically, I'd like to do more. I'd like to try and do like 5 or 6, maybe even 7. But I'll probably at least do like 4 hours tomorrow. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you're new and you haven't followed, please be sure to follow, baby. The full-time screens, chicale, are back in effect. So, please be sure to follow if you haven't. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a fantastic night. And Twitch, we'll see you fudging later. Shout out to Nate Shot. Love you. Good night, peace. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Chicken night, chicken night.